Welcome back to Bloomberg This Weekend, or BTW. I'm Christina Ruffini with David Gura. I know.
You only took 100
I'm giving
days.
you this one. I'm giving you this one. Next week, I'm taking it back. BT Dubs. Lisa Mateo's here with stories you might have missed. What have you got?
All right, we all know the rent is high in New York City, right?
The rent is high.
Yeah. How high is it, Lisa? Let's tell you. The rent is so high, New Yorkers are living with nuns.
They are.
Yes, this is from the
up.
Wall Street Journal, okay? We're talking about a lot of, young women, some men too, they're turning to
This feels
covenants.
very old school.
Covenants,
Yes.
yes. I mean, it's the median asking rent is now, what, $3,600 in the first quarter of this year for rent in New York? So this is a cheaper option, $800 to about $1,600 a month.
Heck.
Okay, no year-long leases as well.
Do I have to become a nun?
Nope.
No, you do not, and you don't
Okay.
have to have a religious affiliation at all as well. So those are some of the perks of it. Okay, you get dinner every night too
How
as
about
part
that?
of it. Yes, there are the rules though, David.
Tell me about the rules.
11 p.m. curfew. Okay.
Okay.
No male visitors can come in to your room.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Some
Accurate, but
are
rude.
bailing alcohol.
Some
no
are.
alcohol in the
Some
room.
are doing that,
Some are
yeah.
doing that. Random room checks, possibly. You also have to pitch in, for cleaning duties. You gotta help
Sure.
out.
That seems fair. That seems fair.
Yes.
Especially because I imagine the sisters are getting a little older. They
Would
could
you
probably
consider
use some
this?
help.
You moved here recently. How
Honestly,
stymied were you by
with
the
what
rents here?
With trying to find an apartment and what
Yeah.
I'm paying for rent, I would have absolutely considered
Wow.
this. And let's be real, I'm in bed by 11 p.m. most nights anyway. So fine. Fine.
She has a great life.
Give me some nice
Stories.
vaulted ceilings and a
Yeah,
garden. I'm
I'm
there.
sure
Yeah.
they're nice.
There are waiting lists, so you're right.
Really? Okay.
So this is a big thing. Okay, another big thing. This is from Bloomberg. Brides, they are hiring witches to save
heard
their
this.
$100,000 wedding days. Okay, what am I talking about? So weddings, right? Huge expense. Brides want to make sure everything goes smoothly, right? So they're hiring witches to cast a spell, like a good weather spell. So they're going in places like Etsy, where you can hire
where
them.
I always go for my witches
Of course.
as well.
For anybody between $15 and $30. It's not expensive, but considering all the money you put down for a wedding,
Yes.
do they work? What do you think?
I would say no, but I don't know. I see that there are some deals to have. There are like a
Astrology,
lot
we got
of.
Etsy witches.
As we
Okay.
see this scrolling, I'm impressed by how many there are.
It depends. Okay, so at one time, they had a bride that said it did work. Okay. She paid $100,000 for her wedding. She had a wedding in like February in Chicago. It was 55 degrees, it turned out. So not bad for February in Chicago.
So we're not going to attribute that to like global warming or El Nino. We're going to attribute it
to
to
witches.
love, cast,
Okay.
extra spell, or perfect weather, 5 stars.
But see, here's the thing. It's
How
not
do the
just
nuns feel
weddings.
about this as well?
It's not just good weather things, but a lot of people are turning to witches for other things like getting the Knicks to win the championship.
Oh, interesting. Have you done that?
I
You
have
don't
not,
to
but I
reveal
might be
that.
searching
Okay.
Etsy.
Would you do
Go
that?
to Etsy. I would
I
not
don't
do
know.
that. I'm very skeptical of all of this, but I think these are probably bots. I don't know. I love how there's like a guarantee. It's like if it doesn't work, it's free. Well, you're paying like what, $8? How much are you paying
It's
for
like
this?
between 10, 15, 30 bucks tops.
I don't know, you sports fans are so superstitious. Like, why not? Like, you've done
nothing
everything else. Lisa, you changed your clothes in the middle of the game the other day because you thought you were jinxing them.
I did. I'm very superstitious.
Witches having a moment.
They are having
I
a moment.
guess. I don't know.
You want to keep it on the Knicks theme?
Witches
Let's
or
do it.
Knicks? Keep it on the Knicks.
Keep it on the Knicks.
Yeah.
Let's keep it on the Knicks.
All right.
Okay, this one's from Bloomberg, okay? Knicks boost fortune of New York City's most
Great
hated
story.
owner by $450 billion. We're
Yes.
talking about James Dolan, okay?
Yeah.
So he's known for like feuding with fans, banning enemies from MSG. After he took over, the Knicks struggled for like most of the 2000s. It's been pretty tough. He's laughing all the way to the bank. His net worth has climbed $450 million this year to $1.9 billion. Okay, that's according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. And it's not just the Knicks. I mean, the Sphere,
Yes,
that's also a
separate
big part
company,
of it.
but it's doing incredibly well.
doing really
Have you
well.
been?
I have not been. I'd like to go. I
me
know
neither.
that friends
I
have
haven't,
gone.
but we've talked about it, and I'm not usually like a big concert person,
Go
but
see a movie.
I would
You could go see a
absolutely go see
movie.
The Wizard of Oz, or I would go like channel my tween self and go see Backstreet Boys. It just seems
Would
like
you
a
do
really
that?
cool.
Backstreet
I would. I was not a crazy fan in the day. I just think it is light and harmless,
I
and
don't
everybody
believe that.
seems to be having
I
a
think
great
she definitely
time.
was a crazy fan back in the day. Only a crazy fan would say, I wasn't a crazy fan back in the day.
I really wasn't. I promise I
Okay,
wasn't.
all right.
But,
Totally
New Kids on the
was.
Block?
but I'm a little bit too old for me.
Oh.
More Backstreet
Sorry,
Boys.
my
NSYNC,
mea culpa,
yeah.
sorry.
Okay. Get it straight,
NSYNC?
David. Get it straight.
NSYNC.
98 Degrees?
No. But that was
Really
the thing.
trying
They
to
were
hit
around.
one.
They're around. I'm very impressed with your boy
Well,
band
you know,
knowledge.
I try to keep culturally aware.
from 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
me
still
move
working on my
on.
back
Lisa's
catalog.
like,
You're
Moving on,
scaring me,
moving on.
David
Sorry,
Gura.
okay.
Let's give it the Wall Street Journal. Okay, this one
I
is
kind of
about.
lost track of what that story was about. I feel like we've
Apparently, it's
digressed
about
so
your
much.
deep knowledge of millennial boy
bands,
bands.
yeah.
It is.
All right.
All right, this one is about college students, right? Okay, this one's from the
Menudo
Wall Street
was
Journal.
another one, right?
They are using
Boys
this.
to Men.
Menudo, yes, Ricky
Sorry.
Martin, very
My
good.
Shut up.
You're
All
so
right, sorry,
distracting
Lisa.
me.
I'm so
Stop.
sorry. Okay.
Okay. Students, they're using this back door to attend their dream school. So let me explain. This is in the
Okay.
journal. So basically, there's students who don't get into these major public universities. They're still getting in on the action. So how they're doing it, they're enrolling in the online programs. They're enrolling in nearby community colleges of these major universities. So they're paying a little extra fee so they get this access to the gym, the student football game tickets. So they get all the things. They live in private housing near campus. They're not getting, the dorm life. They're not getting the in-class action, but they're getting to experience this at a cheaper price.
Interesting.
And a lot of universities are trying this out and seeing if it works. And
Getting those
it seems to be
academics, which are
working.
such a
lot of people
sideshow.
doing it. A lot more people doing it.
It's
Increasingly.
crazy how much that is not what kids are choosing colleges on. I mean, my college is almost unrecognizable now because they've redone almost the entire thing to make it more attractive to kids who want to have cool stuff.
Interesting. BTW, Lisa Mateo. I'll try not to interrupt so much next time. I feel like I did too much interrupting and too much digression.
I make neither of those promises,
Well,
but it's always a pleasure.
It makes it move along.
Makes it move along.